With the announcement of the recent expansion, I've been inspired into creating some class guides for new and returning players. Without further ado, here is the first part of my guide to my favourite class, the Engineer. The Engineer is one of the two classes in the game that can't swap weapons in combat. This is for the lore-specific reason that Engineers first arose in the early culture of the Azura, who are only big enough to hold one small rifle or two low-caliber pistols. So they are not at a combat disadvantage. Engineers are equipped with a dizzying array of utility skills. The sign of a competent engineer is the ability to use the right skill at the right time. For example, the personal battering ram is a cosmetic-only skill that should only be brought out in the largest and most alcohol-fueled parties, whereas the flamethrower should be used at least twice daily to prevent rusting and degradation of such a precious item. The tool belt is a unique feature of the Engineer which gives each of their utility skills an extra sub-skill. These are mostly used to help teammates, so should be ignored unless specifically requested by a member of your party, in writing at least 2 weeks before the required use of the skill. It is also worth noting that you need a level appropriate belt to gain access to these sub-skills. The Engineer levelling experience is unique in Guild Wars 2, as it is the only class in the game you cannot fight with until level 20. This is because you cannot unlock the flamethrower skill until you have at least 8 skill points, 5 to buy skills in the first tier to unlock the second, and 3 to unlock the flamethrower. As you now get 8 skill points as a reward for hitting level 20, it is advised you recruit some friends to kill monsters for you until you reach this level. If you do not have friends, you could always try obtaining an experience scroll on another of your characters, which instantly boosts low-level characters to level 20. Or you could try to complete renown hearts that require no combat, such as the Raven's Egg collection in Wayfarer Foothills. Once you have your flamethrower, equip it in your first utility slot. Then, press the button to open the kit and get out the flamethrower. After this, immediately unbind the key the flamethrower kit skill is on. This step ensures you don't accidentally remove the flamethrower kit before you hit level 80. The 2 other utility skills should also be unbound, as using them will decrease the amount of time you are spewing fire at your foes, reducing your damage output significantly. Any healing skill is fine, except the med kit, as this will overwrite your flamethrower kit if used. After setting your skill bar up, you should simply move in a clockwise direction around the zone that is closest to your level, pressing the 1 key repeatedly. Using this method, you should hit level 80 in 12.96 kilometers or pi megaseconds, whichever comes first. Thank you for joining me. The next episode will look at max level builds for Engineers.